Hi guys, Raccoon here with a guide on how to defeat Magu Kenki. I'll be going over team comp, his mechanics, skill sets, and how to dodge or play around them. So let's start with team composition. For my DPS, I'll be using Geo Traveler, but any of your strongest DPS will work just fine. I would also suggest having a shielder in your team. I'll be bringing in Xingyan. If you don't build her, don't worry, you can substitute her with either Noelle or Diona. As for my healer, I'll be using Barbs. You can bring in Diona, Noelle, or even Bennett. The only issue with bringing them in is that they have to be in the battle often to heal. So unless you've built them with a lot of energy recharge, I would recommend Barbs because of her E's passive healing. As for sub DPS, I'm bringing Fischl for her E, but Xiangling or Xingqiu will also work. Now moving on to Magu Kenki's mechanics and skill sets. Magu Kenki has two phases in battle. His first phase is when his HP is above 70%, and once it goes below 70%, he will then go into his second phase. So let's start with his attacks during the first phase. Now, his attacks are actually random, like there is no specific order of which attack comes first. So with that said, let's talk about his shield bash. This is really easy to spot as he summons a huge shield in front of himself and proceeds to bash it forwards. To avoid this, simply dash to the side or dash behind him. The next attack he has is a charged slash. He'll slowly go into a stance before slashing, giving you enough time to react. The slash deals damage in a circular hitbox in Magu's inner circle. You can iframe this, or if you're not too confident with your dodging skills, you can just dash away from him just to be safe. So the next attack is a charged dash attack. He'll do this cool samurai thing you see in anime where the sword goes shing and then things just get cut in half. So as soon as you see that little spark on his sword, just dodge to the side and you'll be fine. Next is the triple slash combo. This is pretty self-explanatory and also very easy to dodge because it's a pretty slow attack. He'll just slash at you 3 times. Last but not least, for phase 1, is his shield attack. Magu will summon his shield to circle around you before dealing damage. To avoid this, just dash away from it. It's quite slow, so it will lose you pretty easily if you just dash away like 2 times or something. Now let's move on to his phase 2 attacks. So here is where it gets a little dangerous because now his attacks also deal elemental damage. Most of them are similar to his attacks in phase 1, except they're now infused with elements and they hurt. So in phase 2, we also have the charged dash attack. Like in phase 1, you can avoid this by dodging when you see the little spark effect on his sword. The only difference this time is that he will slash at you again after dashing. Another new move Magu has in phase 2 is the shadow clone. Magu will quickly step back away from you, leaving a shadow in his place. Both him and his shadow deals damage in a circular hitbox. However, his shadow's hitbox is slightly bigger. So when you see this, just dash away and keep a safe distance to avoid damage. Moving on to his charged slash, it will now vacuum you in before dealing anemo damage. Similar to phase 1, you can avoid this by iframing or dashing away. However, if you do choose to dash away, be careful not to go too far, because after his first slash comes a second slash by his shadow that covers a bigger area and deals cryo damage. Next, we have his triple slash combo again. In this attack, after Magu slashes at you, his shadow will appear and slash at you as well. That makes a total of 6 slashes you have to avoid during this attack. I would suggest to keep yourself at a safe distance while this goes on, because dodging 6 attacks consistently might be a little hard. Oh, and also he charges at you at the end, so keep an eye out for that. The next attack is a dual slash attack. Magu will dash away from his current position, leaving a shadow in his place. His shadow will proceed to slash at you once, then Magu will follow up with 4 quick continuous slashes. When you see this, drop everything and run for your life because his slashes hurt. If you get hit by one, your character might stagger and then you'll just die. So focus on dodging here. Now for his last move, I'll just call this his ultimate move because that's what it looks like. Magu will start ascending for a few seconds before smashing the ground, dealing big AoE damage. You'll see a circle slowly spread out around him, and you can use that to time your iframe. Now, if you're like me and you're not that good at iframing, I would suggest saving your ult for maybe 1 or 2 characters, so when you see him about to smash the ground, just use your ult to avoid damage. And I think that's all of his movesets. So now I'll play a video on how I defeated him. I don't know, I hope it helps. And he's dead. Yay! I hope this video has been helpful to you guys. Feel free to leave any comments or even questions down below, and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Don't be afraid to eat food. I don't understand why some players have to bash others for eating food. It's there for a reason.